Requires exploration. That's why. Okay. All right. Well, then I wasn't gonna get it anyway, so I don't feel bad. Um, I thought there was something funny, fishy going on about that. I was like, what the crap? Cargo ship. Established trade route. You were going to Hippo Regulus. Do I have any trade routes with... I don't, so back to Hippo Regulus you go. Keep that trade route going. Keep that tourism pumping. Keep those fists bumping. Alright, let's go ahead and start working on a site there. Let's actually... Can I upgrade you to a frigate? I can. We're going to do that. Since I have iron from some city-states, and frigates are really nice, and that will help, again, with the, what I'm only assuming is going to be the war that's coming soon. Great musician is born. You gave me a frigate? Wait. Hold on. Did you give me an archaeologist? I'm confused. You need to come here and, start a dig. And do I have any other sites left to even dig at? Oh yeah, there's one right there. I'm confused. Great person was born. Alright, so this unit will create a great work of music, which I will then put into Broadway. It's putting it in an opera house. Nay, I says. Nay, says I. Into Broadway you go. Theming bonus maximized. Very good. Now we're up to 46. Fortify. Oh, I got a free great general. That's what he gave me. It might not be a bad idea to drop a great general somewhere down here to push the borders out a little bit. Just to be on the safe side. I'm pretty sure I've got a great... Yeah, I've got one in there already, so... I'm going to leave you there just to kind of hang out. Move you here. Archaeologist, you're going to start a dig. Okay. Yeah, they gave me a great general. I wish they'd given me literally any other kind of unit, but we can go ahead and plop them here and then make a citadel. Push the borders out a little bit, give us some buffer. Choose archaeology. Florentine artifact. Yes, please. Kind of help with those museums. And we can trade them around as needed. William completed the Louvre. No surprises there. He was only 2 turns away. Bucharest election and Byblos election rigged. So Bucharest, we are at 109 and they want money. I'll do that just to keep giving them some, keep that going, and then we gotta save up our money a lot. We gotta save it. And Byblos. So you're doing pretty good. Where else? Let's actually move Anna into Palenque as a diplomat. Get some more some more tourism pressure that way. We are also going to have our next policy in 2 turns. Brandenburg in 7. Getting coffee houses and public schools and all kinds of shenanigans. I can probably get this cheaper. If I get truffles and open borders, what do you want?
Zeker niet.
It's too much, but it's fine. Oh, he's only neutral with me. Oh, yeah. Truffles connected for tier. Good. Gold per turn from William ended. You want cotton. Okay, we love the King Day, blah, blah, blah. We got a bunch of archaeological digs going. And then you're going to build Circus Maximus. And you're going to work on something. And you're still building Brandenburg Gate. No. No. It's not going to happen. I'd love it if you declared war on England, but I don't see that happening. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and just get that citadel going. I can bring you here. Again, fortify you in there. You are going to go ahead and create a great work and put it in our national epic.
They shall record of thee.
Mr. Great Writer. Archaeologist, buddy, you're coming here. Coming here, bro. Choose production. Okay, you finished your public school. We need you to get your museum up and running. And... wow. Let's actually get our public school specialist slot filled. And you're going to grow again. Let's put you on... yeah, food focus is good. Do I want that tile? Nah, let's get production focus. And actually, you can come down here and policy. And there we go. Cultural exchange. Suddenly, we're up to, look at that. Yeah, rising, rising slowly. There we go. Familiar with the Celts and familiar with Carthage already. Very good. Still exotic with the others, but we're starting to make some push. There are ways you can really maximize that early game, like if you get, you know, the Parthenon and you get some other wonders that, or like you get cathedrals and you get these things up really soon and start churning out the culture. You can push into them pretty early when their defenses are low, but it really weakens you. Like it's a tricky thing to pull off. My religion is pressing pretty hard into them now that they can't spam. I got 45 pressure, yeah. It's pretty good. Now that he hasn't been able to spam his missionaries, that's really helping out a lot. You want to negotiate passage to my territory? No, sir. And something to double check. I got aluminum from Cape Town. My cultural borders have grown. Our cultural borders are now starting to basically just finish capping out, and they're just going to start growing into the water. Great engineer at 1500. Yeah, I think we do that because then we might be able to get both Neuschwanstein and the Kremlin basically for free. They run. That's awesome. That's hilarious. Oh man, choose an archaeology. Okay, which one is this? This one over here. I could do a landmark for extra culture, but I think we're going to go ahead and create an Austrian artifact. And then we can bring you over here to mine that out, just in case. Let's go ahead and lock these guys down. Actually, let's go ahead and put you here. Put you there. I want to keep you growing. Put you there. Still at 5 turns. It's still really good. And then it should grow back onto these, grow back onto the hills, but faster. Okay. Now then, what was the next thing I was thinking of doing? I blanked. Oh, right. I need to check. So, artifacts. We want same era and from the city's civ or civs other than the city's owner. So Austrian, modern. No, that's a great artist. Artifact. Oh, you are a breastplate. So you want to be art from the same era and civilization. You are industrial era modern art. We're going to go ahead and swap. Modern era. Oh, you're industrial era. Damn. And you were Renaissance era. Industrial era. Alright, so we're going to have to do some swapping. You are a breastplate. You want to be art and artifact. Okay. So let's Renaissance, breastplate, medieval. Let's do some swapping. So we want to swap these two works of art for same era and civilization. Can we? You have a medieval era. Same era and civilization, huh? You are writing classical era, Renaissance, beads, ancient. Let's do you 4. It's Renaissance. So let's try Carthage. Swap. Does Carthage have anything else? No. Damn. You need to be same era and civilization. Ugh, brutal. Renaissance and modern. Well, we'll see. I might get another. This museum needs. Let's take this breastplate and put it here. We'll have to play around with that. That's gonna be a little. That's the tricky part of this mini game stuff. Is keeping everything kinda in maximizing. All right, let's see. Next turn. Let's trading post that. Getting my factories moving. Ideology adopted. The Netherlands went freedom. Alright, and now the fights begin. You need to start building railroads. You need to come back here and start building railroads. I don't care about that. We'll mind that later. You need to get your museum up. Actually, you need to get the Kremlin up. And Buddy Lee needs to rush the Kremlin. And there we go. Free social policy and other good stuff. Yeah, I'm down for that. Definitely down for that to continue. Kremlin. 50% when building armor units. Not really all that helpful, but the free social policy is. Here's a free grade artist. This free grade artist is going to create a great work of art. And now with that, child's bath, what we can do is take this great work of art and swap it, and there's Sistine Chapel taken care of. Excellent. That's actually pretty big. Choose production. You finished your museum. 33% culture. That's actually pretty good. Seaport. Plus 1 production in gold for the 2 maintenance isn't really going to help. Caravanserai doesn't really do much. So, yeah, broadcast tower. Hard to go wrong with that. And then after this, you're going to go Neuschwanstein. And frankly, by the time you finish all that jazz, archaeology. Austrian artifact. We have ancient era Austrian artifact. Well, there you go. Beads it is. And we have ancient era Austrian artifact. Perfect. Now, there you go. Neutronia's got the Museum of Ancient Austrian Warfare. Perfect. Perfect. Worker. Buddy, you need to start working on those. And next turn... very well. England announced Germany. Getting all mad at everybody. This is gonna get ugly, depending on who ends up going. Pikal is plotting against Elizabeth.
Oh, it's you.
I will share intrigue with you to try to get... Oh my god. They really don't like me very much. Try to keep them from declaring war on me, basically. Citizens want they want a trade route, which I can't give them because they're embargoed. Kara, wait, hold on. Who was bullied recently? Denounce Carthage. That's not going to happen. Denounce Carthage. Nope. Not going to happen, friends. You are farmed. Oh, good. We're going to bring you over and start working on railroading this up. Get railroads everywhere. And we already did that. Okay. Brandenburg Gate, I somehow managed to get. That's pretty sexy. At least it looks like I will. No, thank you. Brandenburg Gate. I got a great general. I met Ragusa. Oh, man. Ragusu. I hadn't met you yet, somehow. That's kind of weird. Let's move you here and start working on El Real Reno. You stole military science. Alright, we gotta do something about that. This is getting You're schmoozing. You're rigging the election in Bucharest. After, you know what? I don't really need you to do that. I need you to move into my capital to provide protection, and I need you to start building consularies. We're also going to start getting built up to castles everywhere for Neuschwanstein when that's done, because that's super legit. Winfield Scott. Citadel, huh? Is there anywhere I can build a citadel that isn't going to piss people off? The answer is no. So we're going to gift you to a city-state? Or just hold on to you. No, you cost me maintenance. I don't want to just hold on to you. I'd prefer to drop a citadel, like maybe right here. It's not a bad place to put it. I don't want to push in on their borders because that'll just really piss them off. Might not be a bad idea having that little citadel over here, though, just to kind of be on the safe side. Great Engineer was purchased. We're going to roll you over here, buddy. And we are going to say we are going to purchase a Great Artist next. Keep that tourism flowing. Losing grasp on Geneva, losing grasp on Lassa. And I've met Florence, so Lassa I was just friendly with. Geneva, I was just friendly with. Probably not really worth it. Budapest, Public Works Project. Yeah, whatever. Okay. You, my friend, are going to build me a walls. Let's start getting towards our castle. Worker, you come here and build me that. Next turn. Choose archaeology. Another Austrian artifact, yes please. And Winfield Scott. Oh, let's actually move you up one and then build that right there, since apparently that wasn't mine yet. Or I took it. Nice. Beijing, you're going to go ahead and rush Neuschwanstein. Yeah, it says a low population. So when they rush, it's based on the population of the city. So that's why sometimes you'll be like, why didn't that give me all of the hammers? And it's like, well, it's because your city population was not very high, basically. That's actually 5 turns. That's fine. Keep it growing. Keep it growing. Keep it growing. We've got the happy for it. We definitely need to keep these things growing. No, I do not want to declare war on my buddy. Not that he's actually my buddy, but I got oil. You want soul demonism. I got oil. That's awesome. You're going to go ahead and build a citadel down there. This caravan is going to go to Berliner, which is quite good. You can go ahead and build a caravanserai real quick just to get me some extra gold, which will be nice. And then, Neutronia, you're going to build me a cargo ship. We got 3 turns of that factory. We got 4 turns of Neuschwanstein. Ace, yeah, we need to go ahead. And actually, after this broadcast, then you need to go ahead and go walls. You need to build a castle. And then you need to go ahead. Does it build a free? Give me a free castle? No. You need to go ahead and build walls and a castle to get the extra bonuses. Public declaration from England, because the bonuses are pretty legit. Dito declare war on Boudica. Oh, alright. Biology is in. Do I have oil? Oh, do I have oil? Oh wow, I have oil under the city. Well, that's helpful. And then oil over there. It's going to be a while until I can get that, because I can't create offshore platforms. Salt to Dito for marble. Let's re-up that if she's willing. Actually, let's get cotton instead, because somebody wanted me to have cotton. We're going to go ahead and get the railroad constructed here. You are going to construct more railroads. Railroads for everyone. Alright, Geneva, we're no longer friends. Lassa, we're no longer friends. It might be worth throwing something at Lassa, actually, just to keep that faith per turn up. Let's get that influence. She also wanted me... Turns remaining 7, and I have the lead. Nice. And yeah, there's no pressure on that. Declared war. Okay.
Ik geloof dat ik iets heb wat u enig
Nope.
belang zal inboezemen.
Somebody wants to ban copper. Man, they're starting to fight dirty. They'll do that. The AI will do that. They'll, especially if you're in the lead, or depending on who's in the lead, they start banning resources like luxuries and the like that you want or need. Is there any chance you want to give me ivory for anything? Oh, yes, but not for what is reasonable. Is there a railroad here? Yes, there is. So you're going to come all the way over here and keep railroading. Okay. Factories up in 1, Nischenstein in 2, a couple trade boats. We got some good stuff going. Castles coming in. He's got sorry, prefer to go it alone. See, now, if I had... Because I'm trying to play, like, I don't want anybody to be mad route, like, I'm losing out on research agreements, which are pretty substantial, but I'm still doing pretty good even without them, so I don't feel too bad. I'm finally starting to meet, it looks like there's a bunch of city-states over here on this island, and some archaeology sites I should go and actually take. So we're going to do that, actually, after these walls. Gonna do a quick archaeologist. Actually, I might just do that here, now I think about it. A couple archaeologists. Because I want to get that castle going. Anyway. Vatican City, we are friends. We could eclipse them, but I don't want to throw the money at it just yet. And Cape Town. A policy, they say. Tenants. Let's go ahead. Workshop factory. Let's get local happiness from that. Natural wonder. Well, that's not bad. Patriotic war could be useful. Spies twice as likely to capture enemy spies attempting to steal a tech could also be useful. I think skyscrapers, though. I haven't really been buying that. Now let's go ahead and get young pioneers. And there we go. Much more happiness. And that means more culture and more all kinds of stuff. 10 turns on my next one, which will be a tier 2 policy.
Would you be interested in a trade agreement with England?
Oh, this was a lot for not very much. What do you want for this?
Would you be interested in a trade
You want
agreement
too
with
much.
Would you be interested
Yes,
in
I will definitely do that. I will definitely do that. Wow, jeez, Carthage is getting real scary. Like, she is walking across the continent here. So this is 3 gold, 2 culture, and 1 happiness from every castle. That's kind of nice. That's actually pretty nice, especially when you basically get it for free. Pakal is plotting against me. That's not surprising. William's secretly plotting against Boudica. Let's share intrigue with Boudica. Horses to Elizabeth ended. A unit needs orders. Okay, Mr. Worker Man. You got to come down here and build me a railroad. Cargo ship. Where can you go? York. You can get me a lot of gold by going to York. Hot diggity damn. What was your previous route? You can also get me a lot. Do I currently have the Mayans? I don't have one. Trade routes. I don't have a trade route with the Mayans. Can I send... Well, then we're just going to go to York again. Make a lot of money. This guy can come here and do this thing. I wouldn't mind getting a trade route with the Mayans, but you know how that goes. We actually need to go ahead and get the castle. And then we'll finish the hydro plant, which will give you a decent amount of production, actually. A pretty solid amount of production. Walls, and then walls, barracks. Okay. Next turn. Sorry, I don't want to go to war. It's funny, I've been playing Austria, have not used her unique ability once, because I haven't seen a good reason to be honest. Modern era. So 5 delegates plus 1 for city-state. Okay. Fifth Council now in session. Now enough people enter the modern era to make that a thing. Okay. Choose production Reno. Get the Castle because the castle, as you can see with Neuschwanstein, not only is it giving me the bonus, it also gives me culture, happiness, gold. All of these are nice things. Assign delegates. Choose host. Me. And yes, I will commit all 14 of my delegates. They could oust me if they all got together and voted for somebody else. They definitely could do it. But they usually don't. They're usually pretty concerned about voting for themselves. Cape Town. Very good. I remain host. Bacal launched a sneak attack against another civilization. Alright, thankfully it wasn't It's probably me, actually. Looking at this group of riflemen down here. Well, okay. Get the castle going. Having some chocolate, because chocolate's fucking delicious. Oh my god, so good. Cadbury chocolate. It's the best. Let's see. Come on over, buddy. You're gonna go dig me up some artifacts. After this, due to build this pretty badly. Yeah, and then we gotta start churning out artillery, I think. He's coming. That's for sure. These guys are starting to send musicians out to spread their culture. Which might not be a bad idea now that I think about it. I might have to do that now that I think about it. Alright. Let's bring you here. Maybe bring you into England next. Or into Germany. I don't know, though. They're kind of massing some forces along the border. They're friendly. They don't seem to hold a grudge. Yeah, gotta love that, man. I love the arrogance of that shit. And you can come here and keep building that. Indeed. Alright, let's see. We've got a lot of guys. A lot of guys. And now allied with Lasalle. 5 turns. Finish the castle. I think another hussar out, just in case. And then, let's see. The broadcast tower going. Move him in there to do a tour. You... Yeah, I'll move you down here. Oh, actually, no. We gotta move you back there and get that farm back. Yep. Oh, he's coming for me. There's no way that he's not. I am the world's most wonderful person after Pakal. Or, right before him, I should say. Concert tour. Let's go ahead and do a concert tour in Germany. That's a lot of culture that they just got. Just puts them up to familiar. Mayans are still exotic. I gotta do something. I gotta drop a concert tour in the Mayans.